Everybody, Lee Smyth here with the Smyth Group, your local real estate expert. I'm here with Mackenzie Smith. She's doing the video today. We're at a very unique property. It has two addresses, 2533 and 2539 Beech Forest Road, Kenbridge, Virginia. This property sits on just under 44 acres. It is mostly hardwood trees. It's actually 3 tax parcels. There's a parcel that they acquired down top of the road that gave this property road frontage, and then it comes in a long, well-maintained gravel driveway. There is a lot of deer habitat here. There is a power line that goes across the road up here that would be great for food plots, setting up a stand. And as you come further down the driveway, you start to see this awesome creek feature. That's one of my favorite things, which we'll look at in just a second. But there's 2 houses here that we'll go over here in a few minutes. There's several outbuildings. There's a good amount of yard here, and there's enough space between both houses that if you wanted to rent one out and live in the other one, that each tenant can have their privacy, or the tenant could have their privacy. But come step down here a little closer and let's take a closer look at this bridge. When we originally started working with this property, this bridge was in a bit of disrepair, and the owner reached out to Matthew Oakes, and he came out here and did an absolute phenomenal job with this new bridge. It's steel. It's a steel frame, and then it has 6-inch. It looks like 4x6 timbers that it sits on. But it is an absolute game changer for this property. I can tell you, I was a little nervous coming over it in its original form, but now that this is here, I can tell you he did an absolute excellent job. He and his fiance did, and they added a lot of riprap here, extended it out a little bit further, and so it has a nice gravel driveway. And they also installed that French drain and retaining wall. That I'll discuss here in a few minutes. But all right, guys, I want you to hear something real quick. This little entrance right here, in the event that this bridge is out, something going on, you could bring heavy equipment across this rock formation right here. But this right here is one of my favorite parts of this property. Check this out. Now, could you imagine the kids coming out here during a hot summer and getting in this creek? There's some areas where they could probably take a bath, but you don't have to worry about cleaning the pool. You know, whatever. But this is what it's all about. I mean, if for some reason we lost running water, you come out here. If you're in the city and you lose running water, come out here and this has got you covered. But this is by far one of my favorite parts of this property. Any other property I've ever sold, this is it right here. All right, we're at 2539 Beech Forest Road, Kenbridge, Virginia. This is the other house on the property. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, double-wide home. And if you notice, it has a nice little yard here. It has a circle driveway. So if you ended up buying this property and putting a tenant in this house, or vice versa, or having both with tenants, they have their own privacy. So it should work out pretty good. And both of these homes have been rented out at the same time. Something to keep in mind, both houses are on their own septic system. And as I mentioned earlier, they have been thoroughly inspected, not pumped yet, but thoroughly inspected, and everything looks great. And both houses are on a shared well, which is on the other side of that vehicle right there. So let's go in and take a quick peek inside. All right, we're in the main living area here. Laminate floors throughout, central heating and air. If you take a look in that room right there, it has a split floor plan, so it's these manufactured homes always have good floor plans. You have the primary bedroom, nice walk-in closet, and its own bathroom with a shower tub combo. Going back out to the main living area, heading over to the other side of the house with both bedrooms. It's bedroom number 2. And that's bedroom number 3. Both of them have nice sized closets. And then here's the second bathroom that both of these bedrooms will share. All right, back to the living area. We have a nice little dining space here. Galley style kitchen, the electric stove, relatively new, microwave, and stainless refrigerator all convey. There is space for a dishwasher. It is not here. You got a double farmhouse sink, nice views of the backyard. Here's the thermostat for the heat and air system. This right here is the closet for the hot water heater, which is relatively new. And this right here is the washer and dryer hookups, the washer and dryer convey. And then we have immediate access to the deck. Part of it's covered. Perfect for entertaining, grilling, enjoying a nice evening thunderstorm. And as you can see, you got a nice little backyard, stone fire pit there. And vinyl siding. Roof was replaced a couple years ago. Not aware of any leaks. And then both houses are on their own separate power. And if you look back here, nice oaks on the property, lots of good hardwood on the property. The tree line right here, if you can see through that, this tree buffer, behind that is cut over, is not part of the property. So this property, all the timber is still standing. I'd say it's 100-year-old timber easily. But anyways, this is 2539 Beech Forest Rd. And all right, we're between both houses right now. I'm standing on the deck that brings you down to the octagon house. And if you look out behind you in this yard, there's several outbuildings that I would bring back and turn them into little cottages. They don't have running water or sewer, but I imagine you could improvise. But you know, they definitely add value, in my opinion. There's structure, and you could, you know, I would bring them back and turn them into playhouses, little cottages, little cabins for people to stay. And then, as you can see, you know, there's just this whole area right here is just set up for entertaining. I think you could have a really good thing going with Airbnb if that's the direction you went with it. All right, now we're at 2533 Beech Forest Rd, Kenbridge, Virginia. This is an octagon-shaped home, roundhouse as we call it. It's 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's full of character. You'll see that when we take a look inside. The septic system was thoroughly inspected last year, but was not pumped. And that's right over there, right off the side of the deck. And recently, they installed this stone retaining wall and put a French drain system there just to get the water off the side of the house. This is a super neat, a super cool house, and it looks over this babbling brook behind us, which you've already seen. So let's come inside and take a closer look. All right, we're inside. I told you this place is full of character. It reminds me of a tree house, you know, some sort of neat Airbnb. Right now we're in the living room area. It is heated and cooled with a heat pump, central AC. You're looking at the kitchen right now. Has a lot of cabinet and shelf space. The appliances do convey. This house is set up for entertaining. The centerpiece of the home is this stone fireplace. As far as I know, it works. It's got a wood stove in it right now. And you have a lot of storage space right here with this seating. And then you got these large bay windows that give you awesome views of what this property has to offer. You can see down there that the creek just runs along all the way through. So you have lovely views. And we'll take a closer look at the other rooms here. bedroom number 1. It's got wood paneling, hardwood floors, nice size closet. Got nice wood columns here. You got bedroom number 2. Storm doors to the outside. You have your 200 amp service panel right there. And then you have the bathroom. It's a good sized bathroom, shower and tub combo. There's a lot of work done to this recently in the crawl space. And you also have a washer and dryer hookup right here as well. This does give you access to the crawl space, and then there is access from the outside as well. And then we're going to, if you want to stand back here, you notice there is a loft area, and we are going to hit up there real quick and take a quick peek. In the loft area, you could fit a couple of small beds up here. Be great for the kids or grandkids or whoever to stay. Could be a home office, you know, whatever you decide to use it for. And on each side of the chimney here, there are dowel rods. It looks like they're using those for a closet. There is a return right there, so we'll circulate the air, and there are supply vents to keep the space conditioned. I think the kids would love this. All right, so we finished looking at the house, and we're going to take a step out into the screened-in porch area. And this is just one part of the outdoor seating deck area, but this space right here is completely screened in, so you can enjoy it all year round. And of course, it has nice views of the property. If you take a quick peek right there, that is a hookup, a power and water hookup for a camper, if you wanted to put it there. And we're stepping out to the rest of the deck. So just plenty of space to hang your plants, outdoor seating, a grill, you know, whatever have you. But this house, vinyl siding, double hung windows, everything's wrapped. And then the roof, an Amish company put the roof on within the last couple months. So that roof is completely done. So anyways, this property is fantastic. 2 dwellings, lots of water and rock features. The property itself is is completely wooded, with besides the open yard you have here, and it's just a cool place. Absolutely love it. Be great for Airbnbs. Someone full-time living out here. Again, just a great place. Checks all the boxes in my opinion. And we're only a few minutes from Kenbridge and Victoria, so short commute to Food Line, grocery store, libraries, drugstores, all that stuff. So anyways, we would love for you to come out here and take a look at it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us at the Smyth Group, your local real estate experts. Thank you.